Ken Arzon here in Vista, California. I'm looking at, got Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. Hope everyone's doing okay. Bill Everitt. Have you heard of him? I haven't. Until I went to Baseball Reference, and I've been covering on my YouTube videos players with career batting averages, 300 or better. Players whose career is over and their career batting average over 300. I ran across Bill Everitt. 7 years, not enough. 698 games. But 317 career. Not bad. But you know what struck me? 902 hits in 7 years. Not bad. But I dived in even deeper. It's about 850 hits in 5 years. Because his last 2 years didn't play much. He ended up with 902 hits in 7 years. But the last 2 years was only 56 games. Subtract that, you get down to about 848 hits roughly in 5 years. So what does that mean? So if he got 848 hits in 5 years, how many would he have in 10 years? Well, 848. 10 years, it'd be 1,696 hits. 15 years would be 2,544. And in 20 years, he would have had almost 3,400 hits. That was the pace that this guy was on. Could he have maintained that pace? We don't know. But he was 317 career. He started off his career at 26 years old. It's back in 1895. I know it's old school. It's the old school era. But listen to this. In 1895, his first year, 133 games, 550 at-bats. He scored 129 runs. That's a good amount. 197 hits rookie season. There's only a few guys with that many hits in their rookie year. Cobb didn't do it. Gwynn didn't do it when they were rookies. Now, this guy's 26, whereas Gwynn was, I believe, 21, and Cobb was 18, some of these guys. But still, for a rookie, 197 hits. He bats 358 his first year. That's very good. Second year, he scores 130 runs in 132 games. Almost a run scored per game played. 184 hits. He bats 320. His third year, 92 games, so he missed some. Batted 314. His fourth year, played his most games, 149 games. So we can get a feel and we can get a foretaste. Is that the right word? We can get a indication. Maybe that's a better word. When he plays a full season, what is his production? So 149 games, 1898. He scored 102 runs, got 190 hits. Batted 319. So his first 4 years, over 300. His fifth year, 1899. 136 games, 166 hits, bats 310. So 5 straight years, 300 or better. And that's where he got 848 hits in 5 years. And I projected it that if he played 20 years, he was on pace for 3,400 hits. Bill Everitt, did you know that about this guy? His last 2 years, insignificant. 23 games, 264. And then his last year, 33 games, not much. I thought it was interesting. He stopped playing at age 32. Back then, players didn't have long careers. 1890s, 1900. It was when players started making more money in their contracts that they stayed on longer. But if you weren't making much money, you just hung around for 5, 6, 7, or 8 years, especially in the 1870s, 1880s, 1890s. The reason why Ty Cobb lasted 24 years, you know why? He started in 1905. Why did he last 24 years? Because he kept negotiating his contract year after year after year. He started off at I think he started off $2,400 a year. And then he said, hey, I want 5,000. Then he said, I want 10,000. Then he goes, hey, I'm getting batting titles. I want 20,000. And then did you know toward the end of his career, he was up to about 55,000. The same with Babe Ruth. The more that they advanced in their career, the more they negotiated their contracts and they wanted more money. Eventually, Babe Ruth got $80,000 a year. But some of these other guys who were in the 1880s and 1890s, they were only getting 2, 3, 4, 5,000 a year. And then after maybe 5 or 6 years, they go, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm going to look for another job because they're only making 3, 4, or 5,000 a year. So that's why some of these guys didn't hang around. But if Bill Everitt, his first 5 years were really good. If he had maintained that pace and kept going and played 20 years, you know what? Like I said, in 5 years, he had 849 hits. He was a good hitter. If he had played 20, it's about 3,400 hits. He was on pace. What if he played 24 years just like Cobb? He may have been up to about 3,900 career hits. Now, it's all speculation. It's all projection is the right word. I thought it was interesting. I ran across this guy, Bill Everitt. So I just want to look at him, put him on my YouTube channel. All right, who's next? There's a lot of guys that I can look at. Have you heard of another guy who made the Baseball Hall of Fame? His name is Joe Gordon. I have on my YouTube channel, I've been covering a lot of guys, Hall of Fame and some who are not in the Hall of Fame. And I questioned, how did they make it? A couple of videos ago, I did Chick Haffey, and I was really disappointed because he only had like 1,400 hits and made the Baseball Hall of Fame, where a lot of other guys, 25, 26, or 2,800 hits are not in the Hall of Fame. Well, here's another guy, Joe Gordon, 1,500 career hits, yet he makes the Baseball Hall of Fame. So I'm going to look at this guy and say, how did he do it? Talk to you later. I'm out.